Welcome back to God is Alive. My name is Serena, and here I speak all about what it truly means to have a personal relationship with God. We have faith every day that we'll wake up tomorrow, so I want to start a fire in your heart to stop chasing the temporary things of this world and to put that same faith in God. So let's learn about God and learn to lean on God, because what's the worst that could happen? Hi, my loves. Welcome back to God is Alive. My name is Serena, and today I will be speaking about how to know God's will for your life. Now, I know, okay, this is a very broad topic, but first let me say, I was so lost for the longest time. I knew that I wanted to get a good job, a good house, have a family, the basic stuff, but I never really knew for sure how I would get all of this stuff done. I knew what this person thought I should do and what that person thought I should do, but if I'm being honest, I had no idea what I truly wanted to do with my life. But the truth is, Romans chapter 12 verse 2 changed my perspective on a lot of things. It says, we cannot conform to this world. We must be transformed by the renewing of our mind. Then you will be able to test and approve God's will, His good, pleasing, and perfect will. So if you really want to know God's will in your life, His good, pleasing, and perfect will, we have to be transformed by the renewing of our mind. Now, in order to be truly transformed by the renewing of your mind, you have to understand that you don't truly understand your own mind. Okay, I hope I haven't lost you yet. Do you even know how you can lift your hand right now and put it on top of your head? Do you know why you have the color eyes that you have? Why you have the kind of hair that you have, why your favorite color is your favorite color, why you like the things that you like, why you truly are the way you are? Maybe not, but it's still you. And even though we don't understand a lot of things, even about ourselves, God does. I'm willing to bet God knows you better than you do. And He knows everything and anything about you and everything and anything you've done or will do, the good, the bad, and He wants you to know. Even though it may feel like God isn't there, He's an invisible God. We get invested in this world and our life. We start focusing on the things in this world, on money, on what other people are doing, what other people are focusing on, status, achievements, clothes, paying bills, hanging out with friends, work, family. We have a lot going on down here, but the truth is, at the end of the day, none of these things truly satisfy us. They may give us more of a reason to live, but they don't truly satisfy us deep down, because only a relationship with God truly does. And you know what a relationship with God also does? It allows His Spirit to come into us. When we read our Bibles, it allows His Word to come into our hearts. It allows His way of thinking to start entering our minds, to start reshaping our thoughts, our attitudes, our values, and our whole life starts to align more to God's will. We have to be transformed by the renewal of our minds to know God and His will. Thessalonians chapter 4 verse 3 says, "For this is the will of God, your sanctification." What is sanctification? It's literally just the process of becoming more like Christ. And our actions, our thoughts, and our desires, we will not know the will of God if we don't. But since we're humans, it's not something we always want to do. We got the spirit versus the flesh. And that's where God's love comes into play. Because when we start to have a true relationship with someone, your trust grows, your love grows, your bond with them grows. We actually start to become more like the people we hang around. Show me your 5 closest friends, and I'll show you your future. If we continue to hang around God and talk to God and read about God, we're going to start to act more like God. We're going to start to think more like God, behave more like God, and also Jesus. And this causes us to also be able to discern God's will, what He's doing in your life, where He's leading you or where He's taking you away from. When we start inviting Him in and we start knocking on that door, hey God, I want to talk to you. Hey God, I want to read your word. He starts to work in you, which causes Him to start working in your life, which causes other people to start noticing Him in you and in your life. But it's also important to remember that God gave us different gifts. We all have different gifts according to the grace given to each of us. That's Romans chapter 12, verse 6. We are each unique, and He knows each one of us independently. He knows how many hairs are on top of your head, and He says that they're all numbered. Boy, He knows you. He knows what you're good at, what you're bad at. Don't mean to call you out there. What you enjoy. He knows. And He gave us different gifts. Romans chapter 12, verses 6 through 8 explains a couple gifts, which include prophesying, proclaiming the truth and divine revelations, to encourage and comfort others, serving or helping others, teaching, helping others learn and grow themselves, encouraging, motivating, helping, consoling others, giving, using your talents and abilities or wealth to help others, leading, guiding and inspiring others, and mercy, showing compassion and kindness to others. Notice how a lot of these involve others. Because part of this world is a lot of other people. But there's also one more gift that we can give, and it's love. I know, cheesy. But it does say in Romans chapter 12, verse 10, to be devoted to one another in love. That love must be sincere, and to hate what is evil and cling to what is good. That's verse 9. Love is at the foundation of God's character, and that includes His will for us. To not be overcome by evil, which includes addiction or anger, resentment, but to overcome evil with good. That's Romans chapter 12, verse 21. He wants us to love Him back as He loves us, and to spread that love and kindness to others. And I'm a firm believer that we all have a little hole in our heart that only God can fill. And when He comes in and He fills it, you feel whole. You can see clearer, your mood is brighter, even during hard times, even during financial troubles, even when life doesn't seem fair. Part of His will is always for us to love Him and to love others. But if you truly want to know His will for you, you have to be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Because it's God's will for our life. A God that does not even live in our world is with us in this world. And He will be with us after we have left this world. He is here. He is with us. He wants to teach us and lead us and help us prosper. But we also have to listen. And we also have to do our part. It doesn't matter where we find ourselves. It doesn't matter how lost we get. He will always find us, and He can always rescue us. So I hope you enjoyed today's podcast. Today's song of the day is Yes, He Can by Cain. Thank you so much for tuning in until the end. And as always, I'll talk to you again next time. Mwah. So now you know more about me, but I want to get to know you too. So if you want, feel free to head on over to Instagram and message me at Serena Speaks Podcast with questions or just anything. Also, I plan to create a website soon to foster a community here and to provide resources just for you. As always, thank you for tuning in, and I cannot wait to talk to you again next time. Mwah.